Hello everyone. So I want to talk about the second application, but before I do that, I want to take a look at the A-flat melodic minor and its related modes. So this is A-flat melodic minor scale here, and we already learned about the seventh mode, right, which is G altered scale. Okay, here. We just learned about the Locrian natural 2 scale, or the F, or the natural minor flat 5. So the sixth mode is the Locrian natural 2, and that's F here. So F, Locrian natural 2. So both of these are modes of the A-flat melodic minor, meaning we start on G, we end on G, at least in theory, and that would yield a G altered sound. We do the same on F. We start on F, end on F, and in theory that should give us the F Locrian natural 2 scale, right? So the point here I'm trying to make is that these two scales are actually, or I should say, they have the same notes, right? They have the same notes because they come from this same exact scale, A flat melodic minor. So hopefully you are totally comfortable with this fact. Okay, these two scales, okay, is actually almost the exact same thing. Okay, they come from the same melodic minor scale. All right, so moving on to the second application. All right, if you take a look at the, for example, at a 5-1 situation here, for example, G7 flat 9, all right, to a C minor 7. It doesn't have to be a flat 9. It can be just a playing G7. You can still use altered. Okay, so you can play G altered scale, right, over this chord. So that should be an A flat melodic minor scale, right? The parent scale should be A flat melodic minor, and we learned about this guy, G altered, in the previous videos. But there's actually another option for altered dominant. Okay, I mean for a resolving dominant, which is you can actually play Locrian natural 2 scale a step down from the root of G in this case. All right. So what did I just prove back there? F Locrian natural 2 actually has the same notes as G altered. They are actually the same scale, all right? F Locrian natural 2, G altered. So you can actually play F Locrian natural 2 scale over the G7 flat 9 chord, or just G7, as long as they say resolving dominant. So why? Why all the fuss? So that would make it less predictable. Meaning, if you only have one scale choice over this, then probably you're going to do that over and over again, right? And sometimes it gets boring, both to you and also to the audience. And you get more variety. And basically it means the same thing, right? So instead of playing G altered, you can actually play F Locrian. You're starting on a flat 7 degree of the chord, right? So that makes it much less predictable. There's slightly more variety to your playing. So it's really good for scale runs. If you check out an album from Johnny Smith, he did a cover on the girl from Ipanema. So the player was Johnny Smith. It is a very old record, but I'm pretty sure you can find it on YouTube. So Johnny Smith, just Google girl from Ipanema. And then it wasn't the guitar solo though. It was the piano solo that used this idea. So the pianist, when he was soloing over a resolving dominant 7 chord, he was trying to produce an altered sound, but he did that by playing a Locrian natural 2 scale. So for a second, let's just assume that he was playing over G7 chord going into C minor 7. What he did was he actually played F Locrian natural 2. And he did that with a scale run with a little bit of sequences to it. It's good for scale run because the natural minor scale, again, is something that everybody is familiar with. You are just tweaking, you just need to tweak the scale by flattening the fifth. And it's something easy to learn. It's something relatively easy to pick up because of the fact that a majority of the notes are already something that you're familiar with, all right? So again, one more time, the formula is you can go, whenever you encounter a dominant 7 chord, a resolving dominant 7 chord, go down one step from the 5-7, play Locrian natural 2. So an example here, 5-1, right? A 5-1 chord progression here, A7, sharp 5. So it's a resolving dominant. So you go down one step. So that would become G. And you play G natural minor with the flat 5. All right? And that's just the same as G Locrian natural 2. That's the same thing, but it makes thinking much, much, much easier. All right, that's it.